Annual day program. Aditi painted 3 upon 4 of the backdrop and Amrish painted 1 upon 4 of the backdrops. Who painted more? You can see from the pictures that a 3 by 4 greater than 1 upon 4 or 1 upon 4 less than to this side. Okay, 3 upon 4 means answer. Aditi painted more. To compare a like fraction, compare the numerators. The fraction with the greater number is the greater fraction. Understood, my dear students? It means what? It means we have to only check the numerators. Here we don't check any kind of denominators. Understood? So now here, my dear students, let's check here this first question of this first example. Compare 4 upon 7 and 6 upon 7. So my dear students, which digit is the big? We have to only check here. Compare 4 upon 7 and 6 upon 7. Compare 4 upon 7 and 6 upon 7 means we have to compare this numerator, not a denominator. Denominator are same because of we are compare a like fraction. Okay, because of my dear students, we are checking the unlike fraction, so we have to check denominator also. But here we are solve the like fraction. So only what we are checking? Only we are checking a numerator. Numerator is what? 4 upon 6. Understood, my dear students? Let's check here. So this 4 upon 7, so 4 is big and 4 upon 7 and 6 upon 7 means 6 upon 7 is greater than to 4 upon 7. So we put this sign. Understood? Now example number 2. Arrange a 5 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 4 upon 8 and 7 upon 8. Got my point, my dear students? So arrange the 5 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 7 upon 8 and 1 upon 8 in ascending order. Means what to do, my dear students? Ascending means what? We have to arrange in proper order. What, my dear students? We have to arrange in the 1 to ascending means a proper order means 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not any things. You have to arrange in ascending order. I hope you all are know what is the meaning of ascending and descending. Okay, my dear students, means ascending means what, my dear? Ascending means 1 to that all number are increased. Okay, means we have to increase a number. So write a first upon 8 means a small to large. Okay, we have to in ascending order we have to describe small to large. Okay, and opposite is descending to small to large. Large to small. Okay, in ascending small to large and large to small in descending. Okay, so here how we apply? See this here. Okay, 5 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 7 upon 8 and 1 upon 8. So means 1 upon 8. See this 1 upon 8, 1 upon 8, then after 4 upon 8, then after 5 comes 5 upon 8 and then after the 7. Here only we check the numerators, not denominators. 1, 4, 5 or 7. Got my points, dear students? In ascending order it is a what? In ascending order it is a 1 upon 8, 4 upon 8, 5 upon 8 and 7 upon 8. So means we have to describe in descending orders. Now the example number 3. In example number 3 is what? Describe in descending order. 2 upon 9, 5 upon 9, 6 upon 9 and 7 upon 9 and 1 upon 9. Means we have to check only numerators, not a denominator. So first of all, how we arrange a small to large or large to small? So here we are arranging large to small. Okay, so let's check here the large numerator. So large is the 7, so we put the 7 upon 9. Then further small, then small as like that. 6. Okay, then after the 5, then after the 2 and then after the 1. Understood? Got my points? As like that we are do the all things, my dear students. Understood? Now, my dear students, we move on the further. Let's understand the comparisons of the fraction better. You know that the 3 upon 4 is greater than to 2 upon 4. You know that, means we know that 3 upon 4 is greater than to 2 upon 4. But look at the example. Here is 3 upon 4. Look, are smaller than the 2 upon 4, because the wall that they are parts of are different size. Means what? Different size. 3 upon 4, see here, both are the different size. Got my point, my dear students? Okay, so now further, when we compare, we must be carefully to compare only those fractions which are from the same wall or walls of the same size. Means what we are checking here only we are checking fraction and number and size, both, and those all are equal. Understood, my dear students? All are equal things. Understood? Got my points, dear? So again I repeat, when we compare, we must be carefully to compare only those fractions which are from a same wall or walls of the same size. Means only we are take a same shape a fraction. Now we starting here the exercise number 7D. Okay, means we have to compare, color to compare, means we have to put here greater than or less than. Here is how many sums? Here is 4. Okay, here is 4. So let's check here, my dear students. First, 1 upon 7 or 3 upon 7. So my dear students, see here the compare greater than to or less than. 1 upon 7 is a greater than to a 1 upon 7 is less than to 3 upon 7. Okay, means here how can we speak in other term? 3 upon 7 is greater than to 1 upon 7. Here is B. See this. How many boxes are here? 3. Okay, and here is 3. So means which sign we are putting here? That's why, my dear students, we have put this. Okay. Now further question we are going to learn in next session. Got my points, my dear students? My dear students, now here your question number 1 again I repeat. Thank you all. Thank you so much. But where 9 sevens are 63? Well, where, my dear students? 9 sevens are 63. So 63 minus 63. How many, my dear students? 63 minus 63 is equal to 0. Answer is what? Quotient is what? 7. Quotient is what, my dear students? 7. Then after this 7, so dear students, 9 sevens are 63. 9 sevens are 63. Okay, so we take the here 7, means 7, and with multiply with numerator 2. So 7 2s are 14. 7 1s are 7. 7 2s are 14. Understood, my dear students? Got my point? I hope you are understood. Okay, so answer is what, my dear students? So answer is 14. 1 4 14. 7 2s are 14. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Now we move on to question number G. Let's check here the question number G. 3 upon 4 of 132. It's a large number. How can we solve, my dear students? 3 upon 4 of 132. 3 upon 4 of 132. So my dear students, 132 divided by 4. What, dear students? 132 divided by 4. So 3 upon 4 of 132. So 132 divided by 4. So in the table number 4, 132 will not come. So what to do here? We take the only 2 digit. First 2 digit, means here we divide with first 2 digit. Understood, my dear students? Now we move on the further. In table number 4, 30 will come. No, 30 will not come. So what to do, my dear students? We do take the further digit, means take the small digit. 13, it means 12. So 12 will come. Yes, but where? 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, and 4 3s are 12. 4 3s are 12. How much? Okay, 4 3s are 12, my dear students. So 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, and 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. And now what to do? Then further digit we bring it down. Here we bring it down a second digit. Okay, so I am bringing down here the second digit. Got my point, my dear students? It's a made a 12. So in table number 4, 12 will come here. But where? 4 3s are 12. Okay, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, and 4 3s are 12. So 4 3s are 12, my dear students. So 12 minus 12, how many? 0 0. Okay. Now what we got here, the answer 33. 33 is our quotient. So 33 divided by, not a divided by, multiply. Okay, by mistake I am speaking here. 33 multiply with numerator. So means our numerator is what? Numerator is 3. 33 multiply with 3. Okay, so now here we do the multiplication. 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. Understood? 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, and here 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So what we got here, the answer 99. So our answer is what? 99. 3 upon 4 of 132 is 99. Okay, now our last sum of this question number 2. Okay, and then we are starting the question number 3. Okay, means question number 3, what is new question? Now last question number 8. 508. See this, sorry, 5 upon 8 of 384. 5 upon 8 of 384. 384. 5 upon 8 of 384. So now what to do? 384 divided by 8. What, my dear students? 384 divided by 8. So now let's check here, my dear students, how do we solve this division. So we write inside the box 384, outside the box 8. In table number 8, first we take the 2 digit. 38 will come? No. So we take here the less than to 38. So 8 4s are how many, dear students? 8 4s are 32. Okay, 8 4s are 32. So 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6, and 3 minus 3 is equal to 0, dear students. Okay, then after further, now what to do, my dear students? Then after further digit we bring in down. Then after we bring in down further digit. So 8 4s are 32. Okay, and then for what to do? Then we bring in down a 4. We take a down as a 4. It's made a 64. 64 will come in the table number 8. Yes, it will become in the table number 8. 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64. So 64 minus 64, how many, my dear students? 0. 64 minus 64 is equal to 0. Then after we write here, we got the quotient, and quotient we write here, right here. Okay, then after multiply with numerator. So numerator is 5. 48 multiplied by 5. So now here we do the multiplication. 48 multiplied by 5. 5 8s are 14. 14 of 0 here, and 4 as a form of carry. Then after 5 4s are 20. 20 plus 4, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So answer is what? 240. What, my dear students? Answer is 240. Okay, so 5 upon 8 of 384 is 214. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Now we move on a new exercise number, not a new but new question. Exercise number 7C, question number 3, what is? Exercise number 7C, question number 3, what is? Got my point, my dear students? So now here we started. Here different types of sum will come. Okay, A is equal to what? 2 upon 3 of a day in hours. How can we know that number as like that? See, as like that number, how can we find? Okay, but here is one hint for us. See, 2 upon 3 of a day in hours means here we have to convert a day into hours. What to do, my dear students? Here we do 1 day converts into the 1 hours. 1 hours. How can we change in hours? Means you know very well, my dear students. Already I was taught to you. Okay, 1 day is equal to how many hours? 24 hours. Okay, 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Again I repeat, my dear students, 2 upon 3 2 upon 3 of a day in hours. Okay, so 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Okay, so now here let's do further sums. Here what we get here, the 24. The 24 is our digit. 24 is our number and divide with a new denominator. Okay, so 24 divided by 3. 24 divided by 3. In table number 3, 24 will come. Obviously, it's come. 3 8s are 24. 3 8s are 24, my dear students. So 3 8s are 24. So 24 minus 24, 0. Okay, 8. Now 8 multiply with numerator. So 8 2s are 16. Okay, 8 2s are 16. But what write in the brackets in hours? Okay, so 16 is our answer. 16 hours. Understood? 2 upon 3 of the day means what? 2 upon 3 of the day is 160 hours. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. Now we move on the question number B. 7 upon 12. 7 upon 12 of an hour in a minute. Okay, in a bracket, what should they write in a minutes? Means we have to write answer as a form of in a minutes. Means we have to convert hours to minute. Okay, so my dear students, hours to minute, how can we convert? We know very well, and already I was told you 1 hour is equal to 16 minutes. What? 1 hour is equal to 16 minutes. 60, not a 16. 1 hour is equal to 16 minutes. 60 minutes. So my dear students, here what to do? Again I repeat, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 60 we take here. Okay, 60 divided by 12. 60 divided by 12. So dear students, 60 divided by 12. So in table number 12, I hope you all are know, and already I was teach you or taught you a table number 12. I hope you have remember. Okay, and now memorize with me. 12 5s are 60. 12 1s are 12. 12 2s are 20. 12 3s are 36. 12 4s are 48, and 12 5s are 16. So see here, 12 5s are 16. Understood, my dear students? 12 5s are 16. So now here our quotient is 5. So it's 5, and divide with our numerator. It's 7. So 5 7s are 35. Okay, 5 5s are 25. 5 6s are 30, and 5 7s are 35. So answer is what? 5 7s are 35. It means 35 minutes. Understood, my dear students? I hope you all are understood. So we have to write in a minutes. In minutes, 7 upon 12 of an hour, okay, is in 35 minutes. How many minutes, my dear students? 35 minutes. Okay, now further question number C. 5 upon 6 of a dozen. Okay, what is the meaning of dozen, my dear students? 1 dozen is equal to 12 pieces. Means we have to buy some 1 dozen any special things. Okay, 1 dozen apple, 1 dozen mango. Means in 1 dozen is equal to 12 pieces. Means when I'm going a market and I'll take a 1 dozen mango, but in 1 dozen how many mango will come? In 1 dozen there are 12 mango will come. Okay, so that's why is our unit is 12 pieces. So 5 upon 6 of a dozen. Okay, 5 upon 6 of a dozen. So 1 dozen is equal to 12 pieces. 12 divided by 6. What, my dear students? 12 divided by 6. Understood? So now in the table number 6, 12 will come. Yes, but where? 6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12. Okay, so 12 minus 12. How many? 0. 12 minus 12 is equal to 0. Okay, quotient is 2. So 2 divided by our numerator 5. 2 divided by 5. 5 is what? Our numerator. 2 5s are 10. It's 10. So 5 of 6 of dozen means 5 6 of dozen. It's a 10. Okay, understood? That is a very easy sum. Okay, so you have to try it your home, dear students. Now we move on to question number D. Let's check here the question number D. 1 upon 2 of the kilogram. Okay, in we have to write in a grams. 1 upon 2 of gram, 1 upon 2 of gram, and 1 upon 2 of gram means kilogram, and we have to convert in grams. Understood? First of all, we have a write 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Understood? In 1 kilograms, how many grams will come, my dear students? 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Okay, 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. So now what to do here? Here we do 1000 divided by 2. What? 1000 divided by 2. So let's check here the division. Okay, 2. So here only we take the 2 digit. 2 5s are 10. See this here. 1000. Okay, 2. 2 5s are 10. So 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. Then after 2 0 will left there. Okay, 2 0 will left there. So what to do, my dear students? There we bring in down both digit together, and this both digit will come down and it's going to up. It's make a quotient. What it's make? 500. Okay, it's make a 500. Now here we take the 500 and multiply with our numerator. So 500 multiply by 1 means 500 ones are 500. So we have to write in our grams. Okay, so 500 grams. Answer is what? 500 grams. 1 upon 2 of gram. 1 upon 2 of gram. Kilogram. 1 of 2 kilograms in a grams. Means how many grams? 500 grams. Got my point, my dear students? Now we move on the further question number E. Let's check here the question number E. Okay, so question number E is what? 2 upon 5 of an hour, 2 upon 5 of an hour in minutes. Okay, and we have to write in minutes. 1 hour, 2 upon 5 of an hour in minutes. 1 hour is equal to 16 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 16 minutes. 16 divided by 5. What to do, my dear students? 16 divided by 5. Okay, so in table number 5, 60 will come or not? Yes, obviously 16 will come, my dear students. So 5 ones are not come. Okay, it is not come. 5 in table number 5, 16 not come. So only we take the one digit. See here, I am taking only one digit here. 5 ones are 5. Okay, so 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Then after 0 I am bringing down. It's make a 10. Okay, and 5 twos are 10. 5 twos are 10. So 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, and 12 multiplied by 2. 12 multiplied by 2 is equal to 24. Means 12 twos are 24. 12 ones are 12. 12 twos are 24. So answer is what we have when we have to write in minutes. Okay, so 24 minutes. Got my point, my dear students? Now we move on to question number F. Question number F is what? 2 upon 7 of a week. What, my dear students? 2 upon 7 of week. Okay, 2 upon 7 of a week in a days. 2 upon 7 of a week in a days. 1 week is equal to how many days, my dear students? 1 week in a 7 days. 1 week is equal to 7 days. So my dear students, we take here the 7 multiply with 7. See this 7 and this denominator is 7. 7 divided by 7 means 7 ones are 7. So and 7 ones are 7. 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. And answer is what? Any number divide with any specific number, its self number, so we get the 1. Okay, 7 ones are 7. Okay, so here we take here we got the 1. 1 multiply with numerator is 2. So 1 twos are 2. Okay, it's a 2 days. How many days, my dear students? 2 days. I hope you all are understood, my dear students. Now we are going to start it. I am going to teach you now exercise number new 4D. But before starting any exercise here, let here first of all take the new topic and we move on further. So let's check here this topic. New topic is what? Comparing like fraction. Okay, I hope you all are know what is the meaning of like fraction and unlike fraction. Like fraction and unlike fraction. Now I am explaining here. What is a like fraction, dear? Like fraction is what? In like fraction, denominators are same, and unlike fractions, denominators are different. So here we have to compare a like fraction. Okay, so now I am going to teach you by example, explaining the comparing like fraction. Got my point, my dear students? Amrish and Aditi were painting helped the backdrops of the stage for the annual program. Amrish and Aditi were painting the backdrops of the stage for the annual day program. Aditi painted 3/4 of the backdrops and Amrish painted 1/4 of the backdrops. Who painted more? Means we have to compare who painted more. You can see from the picture 3/4 means 1/4 over. Okay, so it's 3/4 is more. We have to only check the numerator, means upper digit, not a down digit. See this 3 big or 1 big? 3. It means we have to less than or greater than. Okay, means we have to put the greater than sign or less than sign. Okay, so here answer is what? Answer Aditi painted a more. See, Aditi painted 3/4 and Amrish painted 1/4. 1 is small and 3 is a 4. We have to only check the numerator, means upper digit. We have not checked the denominators. Down digit we are not checking. To compare a like fraction, compare the numerators. The fraction with the greater numerator is the greater fraction. Understood? I hope you all are understood better. Thank you so much, my dear students. Thank you all of you.